Welcome everybody to another stream here of Danganronpa. It's Friday. It's, Monday, Friday. We jump into Danganronpa. I'm going to go ahead and, as much as I love Battle Cry, I'm going to go ahead and pause that up. I also just realized that I need to get my audio that I listen to for the game up and running. I was not prepared at all today. I'm just realizing that. Had to plug in my mic during that 5-minute window. Had to have to get my audio all set. I get the audio of the game up for me here now. I was not ready at all. There we go. That's better. So, now that I believe I've got everything set up as it should be, I'm finally all set. It just took the 5-minute window and about 30 seconds into the stream. But I'm all good to go. So welcome everybody back to another stream here of Danganronpa. We got another trial to go through. This is what? That was quite dramatic. This is what, our third or fourth class trial to go through? I do not exactly remember how many we have been through, but somebody committed murder to Hifumi and Taka. As happy as I am those two are now gone, so I don't have to be overly emphasizing things as Taka, and nobody likes Hifumi in the first place. As much as I am happy they're gone, I'm a little sad, We lost two more people. And to be perfectly honest, I do not remember a lot of the evidence. It's been a little while. We haven't played this since Monday. Played Phoenix Wright yesterday. That kind of took the focus into that. I don't really know. I gotta actually put that down a bit. I don't really know if I remember most of the evidence. I remember it was the Optimus Prime suit that Hero was stuck in. We also saw the stuff for that suit in his room. And they were beaten to death with a hammer while Taka was moved from the physics lab back area to the art room area through a dolly. I remember that. And the bodies were moved from their central locations all the way to the back room area in the art room. Okay. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there,
Monokuma appears!
Okay, I wasn't ready. I knew there would be... Why are there two? I love Monokuma. Monokuma's great. Monokuma's amazing. I don't know if I can handle two of them. I really don't know if I can handle two Monokumas just hanging around and being a little bit of dicks. Okay. Well, you did say, hey, he multiplied.
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I think that's his voice. I'm gonna have to remember the voices too. Oh, there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to remember after not streaming this for a couple of days. Oh, this is gonna be a little bit rough, I feel. I'm just checking Twitter right now. I had a bunch of notifications. That's literally all I was checking. Alright. Now I'm back, focused on this. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
I mean, that kind of works.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Hey, hey!
Even if everyone's here and ready to go, please... Then if everyone's here ready to go, then please board the pain train, elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please.
Like, hold on, man, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I forgot that Hina was all on the Punish Hero train already. Like I already told you, man. I didn't do it for serious. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, man, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have a culprit. That is to suffice.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save our accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
Yes, let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. Where's Shia LaBeouf when we need him? Just do it! I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone else who's still alive. For the two that lost their lives. I've got the music from the 5-minute wait period in my head now. That's not gonna bode well. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... I mean, anybody really. We have no pure evidence. There is the fact that Hiro was wearing the suit, which kind of makes him guilty to a point, but, you know... It's one of those things. I want to see something. I want to see if you guys get... No, that works. Alright, I might have to go with that. Or, probably gonna get a little bit of view of the mic here. Just moving my mic around. Oh, I just don't want to cover the way I look at the chat. Ugh. Okay, I think that's plenty. I think that's plenty good. Yeah, that'll be fine. That should pick me up a little bit better. Do I want to talk to anybody? Nah, no need to talk to anybody. Let's just get to the court. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Want to check something? Well, that's working good. Let me refresh my end. Once everyone was aboard, it just looked to me like the game's going slow. On my end, though, through the stream, it doesn't look too bad, like, from my software. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong. There were skipped frames. No. Hopefully there's no more. So I wasn't just imagining things. It was skipping frames. I think I know why. And I will go ahead and try and fix that. I have a lot of tabs open, and that is a possibility of wide skipping frames. Hopefully that helped at least a bit. The doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. Okay, hopefully I fixed the frame skips. Hopefully we can run through this, I don't want to say quick, but with some solid ease. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Till we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm still entirely unsure who did it. I legitimately am unsure. Even though everything points to Hero, I feel like that's a scapegoat. There's only one other person I think might have done this other than Hero, and I am certainly uncertain that they did it. I have no clue. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. When I see all of you gathered here like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only 'cause of you. Like, why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other, man? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute!
Come on.
Oh, Monokuma. Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me! Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. Top 10 anime betrayals. Deadly riddle, deadly defense, deadly faith, deadly ... class trial. Yes, I would love to save. Alright, what skill? We got some new skills, right? Cool and composed. Steadies your aim a little effective during non-stop debate in the Hangman's Game. Oh, that. Yes, please. Did I get another one? Melodious voice. Handiwork. Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once. Ooh. Okay. That's all I've got. Huh. That's interesting. I don't feel like that's the most useful one, but we've got the SP to do it, so. Make sure, yep, that's saved. I need a refresher on the actual case here. The blue tarp. The tarp was found in the respiratory, or in the repository. Yeah, under Taka's body. The repository dolly, which we know was what they used to move Taka. Fumi's glasses were cleaned off. When they were first found with blood, we found a spotless hammer that looked like it got cleaned. The repository door was locked initially, and it can only be locked from the inside, not out. The blood stain in the equipment room was what the dolly moved. That's the cleaning cloth used to clean off the glasses of Fumi. We've got Celeste's account. I don't entirely remember her account. Oh, that's when they went to the bathroom. That's what that is. Yeah. Hero's note. We've got the blueprints that were found in Hero's room, I believe. We got the Robo Justice costume. We've got Hero's account, broken wristwatch, which points to the time of death, essentially. Scrap of paper, and it's the bottom end of the note Fumi had. And of course, like always, the handbooks, which I don't think they're going to be much use in this one. I want to just save real quick. I mainly want to save just because I made those changes. Made those changes with the skills. Okay, let's get into it. I do not feel confident at all. I would rise, but I'm not going to.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Once again, should say non-sponsored by Monster. Just saying, it's just the way the logo's out. I'm just gonna do. I don't work very well, but Monster, if you're watching, absolutely love possible sponsorship. I'm just saying. I am so confused, man. I feel like we're dropping frames and I have no idea why. Oh no, it's not telling me we are, so hopefully we're okay, but looks like it, though, on the playback. I don't like that.
Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Really? Do we, Hina?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Now, Celeste does make a good point with all that. That is all legitimately true.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
I'm still not sure that's legit.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
He makes a great argument there.
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit.
Oh yeah, the blueprints. I was wondering what she was going to pull out there. Where in the world is what I was? There we go. Couldn't find my mouse. Wondering if I'm running something. Ah, there we go. That might fix things. And that should hopefully help things. Yeah, this stream wants to be difficult, apparently. I didn't have things set up like I should have initially. You know, it's all confused early on here.
We assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
Celeste, once again, you make a great point.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Whew.
I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer? Or... Before anything else, we have to make that clear. Oh, here we go. Oh, non-stop debate. I ain't ready. So Hiro's message. Okay, so it's just one bullet. I'm good with that.
Everything we found in your room. The
No!
blueprints, the
Not what I
suit
want.
parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
No, I forget the buttons already.
I don't know anything about that stuff.
Okay, I've forgotten the buttons already. Concentration, fast forward, weak spots, da-da-da-da-da-da. Truth bullets is that. Huh. Oh, one's loading it. Flashback. Oh, holding it down is what
True,
it
it's
is.
a conspiracy.
Hiro, Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
I wasn't really paying attention. Not gonna lie, I wasn't really paying attention there. I was trying to remember the buttons. I think your room is what I need to do here. What is that button again? Silencer. Yes, it's X. That's what it
We found
is.
in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all
Oh no! I missed it.
are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not
Let's see
true,
if-
it's a
yeah, so it is your
conspiracy.
room. I was right.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Just happy I was right on that.
Everything we found in your room.
What? Your meaning is so it's timing. Please stop wasting my time.
Everything
Okay.
we found in your room. The
Huh.
blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
Hey, I hit it. I didn't think that would be the blueprints exactly.
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
How would the message... Oh! I get why it's like that. It's the handwriting. That's it. Wow, that is a minute detail again. I give this game so much credit for the minute details you have to pay attention to. With Mondo, it was the fact that he says dude and chick and called Chihiro a dude at one point. I didn't even think about it. I did, and I even looked at those blueprints and went, huh, that's weird handwriting in my head for a second. I didn't even think about it.
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
Oh, and to think who's really starting this, I think I'm right on who probably did it.
No way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
Alright, good point there.
The differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
He makes a phenomenal point there.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hero's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hero is innocent as well.
Oh. Did not expect that out of Byakuya.
Who was in that Robo-Justice suit?
Confidence fist.
Is it like Hero said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
I like that Byakuya is just like, I know the answer, but you tell him. You say it. You go ahead. Go. You tell him. Nudge, nudge. Just like, well, you know, why wouldn't you say? And of course, he passes it off to me.
So, who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
Suspicious individual in the suit. The suspicious individual in question, the one that must have been in the suit. The Illuminati. It was the Illuminati. I don't know. Hero? Okay.
Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Oh yeah, because
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
exactly.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit,
Oh,
but he's
I
not
see
the
what
culprit.
I see what. Okay.
So what you're saying is...
He was in the suit. He just didn't do the kill.
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Okay.
Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that,
I don't want it to be true, but I mean, Celeste is very defensive right now.
there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around!
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Yeah, and that was
It seemed that
easy.
his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
I got this one, Byakuya.
Can you tell us what they were?
Oh, easy. It was quite simple, my friend. It was the Adali.
I got it!
There's still one more thing. Oh, they also want the tarp too. I was about to say, I'm like, they would want the tarp, I would
I
think.
got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Big brain. What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Mm-hmm.
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
I still don't exactly know who did it.
I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later,
I know all
when
this.
Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
Yep.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Okay, she just tried to clarify it. She just tried to answer my... No. Oh, she's being too defensive. She's being way too defensive. Celeste, why are you being defensive? It just proves you probably did it.
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room.
She makes a good argument.
Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
That is a very good argument
There's
there.
no shame in doing wrong, and nobody expects much from you anyway.
Celeste, why you gotta say that?
I've accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
This may be very, very true, but come on! Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change your mind. I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. Oh man, a new element has been added to bullet time battles. Narrator, let me have it. Let's talk about reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the triangle button won't be enough to handle them. Now, it will cost you one bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the square button. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the square button in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember the square button now has a function along with the X and square buttons. will automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. But if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said. Well then, good luck, and hey, you might die in the process, but have fun. There's too many arguments to be made here. Oh, it's this!
Wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst.
Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. I didn't know, man, no.
You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
Okay, that whole reloading thing makes this so much more difficult. Oh, oh, Lord. Have we already come to the end of the debate? Well, then the class trial is officially abandoned. Yes, I know. Appears that they voted for me. Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
Oh, Lord. This reload's gonna make things so much more annoying. Oh. Okay.
You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic.
Woo!
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Oh, man. I rolled through that. What'd you miss, Roger? Well, I died once. They added a new function.
I have it right here.
They added a new function to that part of the game, and took me some time to get a little bit used to it. Also, I'm trying to make sure everything was running well too early on in the stream. I felt like I was having some issues there.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
Well, that's fine, man. It's fine, didn't make it right on time. I mean, these things always take a while, so trust me, I would have been here for a little while.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository.
Big brain right there,
There's
Makoto.
no proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Big brain. Celeste, why'd you have to get all defensive? You're just making me think you did it. Don't want to think that. Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much? I hope not.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
It's not a robot.
I'm not sure that really matters.
Wait a minute, who would be strong enough to use that?
I'd be happy study to
Could
explain
it have
why
been?
the occupant of the
No.
suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? I mean, he means in the suit you're not going to be able to move the dolly. That's what I think he means. It doesn't bend well.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Yes.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
Yeah.
then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Wait a minute. Okay, it's not that. Yeah, yep, okay. I thought maybe that's where I had to talk about how the robot can't bend well.
As we know, Taka was killed, and from there.
Yeah, then loaded it on.
Now,
Okay.
keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well,
Maybe that's
yeah,
it.
But even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
You can't bend over in it. That's what it is. There we go. About to say you can't bend. So,
You're
I got it.
absolutely right that you could push a dolly
Took
without
me a
a
fuck
handle
up,
if
but
you stooped
I got
down
it.
low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
and if you're gonna move Hifumi, whoever moved Hifumi would have had to been pretty damn strong.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. Like I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Cha-ching.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Hina
Seems
sad.
like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
And then, wait, Hifumi got attacked. Oh, what's
Well,
I think I'm
what's
starting to
stop you
realize who
from
did
simply
it.
Pushing the dolly with your feet.
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
I mean, if they're strong enough, maybe.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
Your phone's at 69%. Nice.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
That's true.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off just to move the body because,
I got it!
once it's
I don't
on,
think
you can't
taking
take it
the
off
suit
by
was an
yourself.
option. If you remember,
Because remember, it had the trumpet, like, it had the trumpet case, like, clasp on it. Oh no, what's up with this thing? But I can't actually get it off, man. Little help. Yeah, I'm not gonna reread all of this. We already read it Monday. Yep. It really does look like the clasp to a trumpet case.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Yep.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Nope.
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Oh, she's bringing that up. I really don't like how like she's just getting too defensive, and everyone who's done it has been overly defensive.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
Oh yeah, the music is great. Like I will say, if at points like I didn't get so into this game, I'd just be jamming the entire time.
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
Did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice, or what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
You're being really
Inside
defensive.
the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
So defensive.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hina, you got your confidence fist up. I see that, but
Hold on a second.
I don't.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
What is Celeste? Or was it Celeste? I don't want it to be, but right now I'm really, really thinking it was Celeste. Because her being attacked now makes total sense. I was iffy of it when it first happened, but then we had the defense of Hiro being the only one who didn't have an alibi and all that. Ooh. Kyoko's ultimate big brain, man.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
Kyoko's ultimate big brain.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Hell yeah.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Big brain.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
I'm legitimately unsure who did this. It could be Celeste because she's being really defensive, and then my second guess is it was Sakura.
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Okay.
Maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
That's a good point. We still don't know where the hell she was. She probably has some information that makes this a lot easier.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
Yeah, that's my thought. Sakura's strong enough to do it.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Yes, I
Soon
remember
after
that.
Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant.
Which is quite suspicious still.
I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
They say ass, but not hell. No, certain characters cuss, certain characters don't. That was a thing. Like, Mondo was dropping F-bombs constantly. He was saying fuck every 3 seconds. So.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume.
Like, if you watch the early episodes over on the Wolf's Den, I mean, Mondo's 100 miles a minute.
As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long long after leaving the nurse's office.
I'm legitimately focusing on this now. So I shadow something moving around at the top of these stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor.
Yeah. No, not like that, but it would be like 4 different sentences, and they would all essentially end with fuck for the most part.
Soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Yeah, it's starting to get to the point where it's got to be Celeste. She's the only one who saw anyone. Oh man, I don't want it to be Celeste.
then
Yes, I'm
we
Makoto.
decided to
Makoto's our
divide
main
into two
character.
groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us, and she told us something very surprising.
Yeah, she was the only one who knew Hifumi's body had disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was
Ooh,
right.
when you wake up from a nap and I'm late to the stream. Hey, on the positive end, you woke up from your nap in order to catch the stream instead of like me, who takes a nap and misses out on streaming, Jane. But welcome to the stream, man.
Then we remembered we'd
You
let
missed
Toko
me
pass
messing
out
up
in
on the
equipment
reload
room,
part.
so we hurried back again.
And you guys were both fine being late because I had some issues. This whole stream started off kind of as an issue.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to
Once
the
again, she's the
repository.
only one finding anything. She is the only one finding anything.
Which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
I will say though, Sakura's voice actor, whoever did it, they're good at doing the low, grovelly voice, which isn't too difficult. It just does. It's a bit of a pain on the voice,
Okay,
not much,
well,
but
if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
oh, that's a good idea. Split them into 2 separate cases,
Now then,
essentially.
let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
We know very little about Taka. The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. Confidence fist. Alright, let's do this.
So, regarding Taka's death,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Do we know that?
You say that.
I don't
Because of
think
the
we
numbering
know
of the
that.
Justice Hammer.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with while Taka.
I don't think we know that.
So it's obvious Taka came.
Yeah, okay.
So, I wonder if or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed
I don't
in.
think we know. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought the Monokuma file told us the time frame here.
So, regarding Taka, I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
I mean, yeah, the hammer.
Say that.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
What was the other thing then? I thought that was the one thing I had to hit. God, I'm
So,
shitting a brick on this
I wonder
case.
if or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were
Maybe
killed
I'm
in.
getting a
Taka
little
came last.
conveniently trigger happy.
You say that.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3,
Uh-huh.
while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Were numbered. Were they really used in that order?
So,
Okay, wait, I've got to use the, what is the thing? The flashback. So it's gonna be the numbering is what I need to use. Just don't help in the trials, just let Big Brain's been cuddling. Yeah, go handle this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the flashback, I think, for this.
regarding Taka's, I wonder if he died, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
No, that's not what I wanted.
What makes you say that?
I wanted the numbering.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
There we go.
It's true that Hifumi was killed while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came
Oh no, I can't use it. Never mind then. It wasn't. No, never mind.
regarding
I got it.
Taka's death, I wonder if he died before or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in.
No, it's wrong.
Look at me finally using my big brain to figure it out.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
Did it. I finally used my big brain to actually figure it out. Well, I'm sorry, small big brain.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Make sure you keep all that ice cream in your stomach, Raj.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died. Oh, not the Hangman's Gambit. I'm shit at this. Oh, it's the wristwatch. What? Where's the S? Oh. Now I need C. There we go. Now give me an H. Boom boom! I got that one right before I died. Before it was a game over. Whew!
Got it. Papa's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
I'm happy. I looked over the evidence before you guys got into the stream. I actually had to relook at the evidence because I had entirely forgotten what we had. I'm so happy I did.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Hey, you! How long were you going to keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that. Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
so if it awoken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
Rip Super Saiyan Taka. No more Super Saiyan, no Super Saiyan Taka.
And that would be his official time of death.
And we know that Hifumi was killed after 6.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Yep, about 2 hours.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Which makes Celeste a suspect.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
She totally did it. She totally did. I don't like it.
Fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer
I don't-
and had them increase in size.
She's been far too defensive in this trial.
That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make...
Nah, Leon did it. Yeah, Leon came back from the dead and did it.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Yep,
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
that's true. Which means everybody is a suspect.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
Not all of them, though. Hifumi didn't die till afterwards.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
I'm not entirely sure about that. Hifumi's in the nurse's office. So the only people...
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
When she showed emotion, I knew she was suspect. Yeah, you make a good point. I just don't want it to be her.
Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
I gotta defend my waifu. Yeah. Yeah.
If that's true,
Kinda.
where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Hina just getting...
We all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
Hina getting angry in this trial. She's just real mad.
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared.
Yeah, but only you were
When his
there.
body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
You think she meant not just wait till the next trial? Oh no.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
That's true.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way
I'm
she
gonna
could have done
refresh
the same with Hifumi.
my page here just for a second, guys.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
I like that she is just so upfront about everything.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
I gotta see. Okay, I can't even tell. Fun fact, fucking serial killer is one of those innocent here. Not a shock.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
I need to know where Kyoko was.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
That's the point, though.
So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Okay.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
I got the dialogue right to a point.
According to what Celeste said,
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time. It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it.
Which means you gotta be very strong. A tow truck is the only thing that can move him.
But to carry that much
Maybe
weight
magic.
from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
You gotta be built. You gotta have some muscles. You gotta be strong. You gotta be built like, I don't know, Sakura or something.
Oh man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Kyoko, girl, what you know?
What? How?
The ultimate magician, the ultimate magician until V3. Hey, good to know there's an ultimate magician at some point.
If the dead body were to move itself.
Wait, what? So Hifumi got up?
The dead body moved on its own?
That makes so much sense. He cleaned off his own blood. He cleaned off his glasses. It's a lolly. Oh, Lord.
No, not another ghost.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ronster.
It has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office?
Wait a minute.
Simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive. But he did die, then how'd he die? What the? I'm legitimately confused now. Oh Lord, the dog food match. I had heard rumors of it. I didn't think it would actually happen.
Found Hifumi in the nurse's office. There's a chance he was actually still alive.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
It's a great question.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
That's true.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that. Sure, the body discovery announcement was only made once. But Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered at almost exactly the same time. I want to know how long it takes for Celeste to make those drills. It's gotta take forever.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead.
I think I did the right thing without trying.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
I did the right thing on accident! Ultimate
Body
lucky
discovery announcement
student.
that was made really intended for Hifumi?
I can't believe I accidentally pressed triangle and it worked out. Corbin ate dog food? Well, at least it's over.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Oh, I can't believe I got that right on accident. That's amazing.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
True.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
I gotta do one thing. not gonna be much, just putting the volume down on my mic a tad bit. How the hell did you do that on accident? I don't know.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Yeah, you would think so.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
That's not a very Monokuma thing to do.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comments?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
Oh.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Yep. So it was for Taka.
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the
first time.
Which means, even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
Yep.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Oh, Stroma won the IC title? Hey, good for him. At least he finally got a title that wasn't a tag title.
We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
I mean, I feel bad for Shin, but, you know. Second body discovery announcement. The first time is played when the first time it played was when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. And the second time was when Toko was found unconscious just after Fumi came back to life and both bodies were rediscovered. Wasn't it just after Ifumi came back to life? No, it wasn't. Never mind. I was wrong.
Shoot!
Well, gotta start over again. Not all the way, but hey. Come on.
I refuse to give up yet.
We ain't quitting.
Was the body discovery announcement?
Of course it was. The announcement...
Maybe. But that was...
That's right.
So there's... I think we can...
First of all, if...
Maybe...
What do you say,
Been
Mark?
over this.
But what it's only...
That didn't answer.
No, actually, he said it's even if we... If that...
Exactly.
Okay. So it was when they were rediscovered. Isn't that what it was? No. Was it that? No. When what did I already hit? Which one did I already hit? I don't remember. I think it was just after Ifumi came back to life. Nope. Okay, that was the one I already hit. It was when we discovered both of the bodies. Okay. Thought that was the one that I didn't press.
I got it.
Wasn't sure.
We heard it a second time in the repository when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
I'm gonna quit second guessing myself.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Yep.
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
He was fooling
Meaning he wasn't
us.
actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
Damn right.
That's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know!
What does she know?
He was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
I mean,
That is the worst logic I have ever heard.
God. Yeah, you're
But
right.
honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
She's so defensive. I don't like it. She's so defensive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body.
She ain't wrong though.
Then it
You're
should
right.
become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
You're too defensive, Celeste. I know you done did it. There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. Is it what I think it is? Show me Hifumi's glasses, yeah.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
Whoa!
The next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after
Wait,
being moved,
wait.
other than the change in how it was positioned,
I had to wait. I had to wait. Shit, I got overexcited because I knew it was coming out. Damn it.
Here's one thing. The first time we found him, and then,
I got overexcited.
And the next time, it was in.
but when you compare his body before being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
That's where you're wrong. I'm sorry, Celeste, but you're
There
wrong.
was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository.
Oh man, I got Monster on me.
His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead.
Yeah, we
in
got
the
it up my
beginning.
nose too.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
I'd love to fill the rest of the class in.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
Big brain.
And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
She's just so defensive, and I hate it. Where's the, ah, there it is.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
And who had Hifumi's digital camera?
Princess Piggles. From Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I'm impressed that Hina remembered all that.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see
It's
your
all making
And
sense.
the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
Yeah, I also don't believe you probably wear glasses. Those probably have no lenses in them.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
I believe that.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
It's time to pick a new waifu. I don't wanna.
So what you're saying is...
Why can't we just sacrifice Hero instead? Why can't we just do that?
What I'm
Why
saying
can't we?
is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
You're so defensive. Damn it. I like Kyoko a lot. I really do. I like Kyoko.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
And I mean, we do know Hina's got what has become the biggest part of anything since I've started streaming. Hashtag confidence fist.
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
If I could pick one new waifu, who would it be?
So
Actually,
let's assume
no.
that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office.
If I could pick any waifu out of Danganronpa, I'd pick, if I got a supplement for Celeste, it's the rocker chick in, V2. In the second one.
He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet.
Then maybe Kyoko. Maybe she makes third.
And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
Actually, no. Third place maybe goes to Junko. Maybe.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
Is Ibuki the rocker chick? Because I like the rocker chick.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. Yeah. The blood packets.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere.
Smart. And Genocide Jill doesn't make the cut, because, I mean, I did crazy. She's just too crazy.
But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. Oh, what an idiot.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
I mean, Kyoko is ultimate big brain.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
The one who moved Taka's body was... Hifumi!
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
Yep.
The door was locked?
Well,
Why did you not know?
after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
Just...
And the repository
don't-
door can only be locked from the inside.
I don't want to believe that this was all concocted by Celeste. Oh, the gamer girl?
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
I remember what happens to her in the anime. Cool.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing
Mm.
Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Yep.
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
Yeah, he did.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
See, the sad thing is, I figured it out as soon as they said he was playing dead. As soon as they said that, the first thought in my brain was, why would Hifumi play dead? And why would there be a picture of Hifumi getting, you know, captured? Who's the one person he'd do anything for? We saw it earlier, and that's how I figured it out. I hate it. He probably didn't even make any milk tea either.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Oh, the note. Yep. What?
I got it!
Objection?
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
It was masterminded by Celeste, and Hifumi was essentially the muscle.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his...
Yeah, you know. Yep.
Yes, his pants.
I love that Sakura's all chill about it.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
Found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said...
For him to dress up. Sakura, you sound a little too into his
Monokuma
pants.
can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
Yep.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hero got.
Because you had to set things up first.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hero. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants!
I got it! That's right! Taka!
I love that Hifumi's pants was an option.
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
The killer got in touch with Hifumi's pants.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Whoa, Raj, we don't need to know about people reaching into your pants, man.
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right?
Yes.
So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
I mean, TikTok hasn't been invented yet, Jill, just saying.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Hifumi's pants had to stretch so much it committed murder.
Why must you ruin it every time?
Oh, Lord. Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary. Still, Makoto's thinking, I can't let her get to me. Oh, Lord, no! Not this! Oh, I gotta remember how to load. I gotta remember how to move it. Okay, L1,
And
yeah.
the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
Nope. Okay.
But
There it
remember
is.
what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
Oh, so the
It has
rich.
nothing to do with TikTok!
Yep. Oh, come on! I just ran out of time.
Huffy had the note, right?
I just ran out of time. I mean, come on, man.
Remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Got it.
No, that's wrong.
Well, we're gonna be here for 15 minutes.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. You've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet.
The rec
The
room.
equipment room, right?
Oh, the equipment room. Aha! The location of the murder.
Killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that...
Uh-huh.
No further objections!
Thank you.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster.
Yeah.
Telling people they found a way out.
Yeah.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
He took it from him.
Down his pants, no less!
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Big brain Makoto.
He stole it?
Not big brain here.
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Oh, you want proof? You want proof? Did you say you want proof?
I got it!
I got this
When
piece of
I
paper right
searched
here.
Taka's body, I I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
I mean, are you at all surprised?
If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is...
I mean, Jill is weird. She's extremely strange.
I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Her voice acting may be great, but she is still strange.
Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Well, we now know Makoto's obviously a Shinsuke Nakamura fan. Look at that hand positioning. He's just ready to go into the hand motions.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note.
At the end of this, he's just going to turn on Shadows of the Setting Sun
There's
and
only one way to explain it.
walk out in style.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from its death grip,
But, rigor mortis.
leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
Good job, Sakura. I'm impressed with you.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Yep.
Whoa.
I don't like it.
Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact,
Someone in this game wants to reach in someone's pants. That's the execution. What?
he was behind the whole thing.
Huh.
In fact, he's
Oh, he Kinshasas. Yeah, you spelled Kinshasa wrong. I'm just gonna point that out, Jaren. But yeah, that would be great if he just Kinshasa whoever it was. Even he gets the long hair, it magically grows out. He gets the bodysuit on.
Sorry, no.
Even hits the reverse exploder along with it.
When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
True.
So then,
I mean, Sakura reached into Chihiro's. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that.
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
Yeah.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body.
Big brain, Jaren. Big brain.
In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
What the hell, Kono? That's just mean.
Who are you calling a walrus?
Look at the action hair. Her ponytail's in like an action shot.
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
Oh, I know what that is.
Weapon?
That's easy.
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file,
Gotta go fast.
the way Taka and Hifumi
Gotta go
were killed
fast.
was almost the same.
Gotta go
Them having
faster,
similar
faster,
fractures and all.
faster, Sonic X.
But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository,
Moving around at the speed
Cobra
of
would have had to
sound.
grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi,
Got places to go. Let me follow my rainbow.
and put the hammer back where they found it.
Keep moving on. Cause what lies ahead, only one way to find out. You already know Celeste suspect because she has talked more in this trial than the rest of the game. Yep. Yep. The second she started getting defensive, I was like, no.
But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I enjoyed Sonic X a little bit. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but it was okay.
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
Phrasing.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments.
True.
But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers?
I'm sorry, Celeste, but I know.
Personally, I haven't a clue.
And that's why I know you did it.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
It doesn't matter.
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
They sure did.
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
Well then, weapon that was actually used. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow I have to find the truth. I already know! Yeah, I saw that about the XFL announcing the practice team. That's a pretty cool thing. I mean, straight up, the spotless hammer was used to kill Hifumi. Okay, I guess I need a legit blah 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 explains
What was used to
the
kill
line.
Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3?
No,
Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
no.
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying?
sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
What? That seems like the perfect spot for that.
What
Oh,
was
yeah.
used to... Was it just
Okay.
Justice?
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody... Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to... Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing's
Murdergear.com /hammer
It
time.
has to be one of the Justice Hammers.
Oh, he's like, it had to be. That's why. I get it. That I feel like
The murder
They-
weapon
they are
wasn't
giving
a
me too
Justice
much.
Hammer at all.
they're
No,
giving me too much
was
where I can
something
just go like,
completely
yes. Murdergear.com /hammer time. That'll put you on some type of list, I'm sure. Jaren, tell me, does that actually come up with something?
But seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris.
I'm already on some lists. Oh god. Of course you are, Jaren, of course. It's an actual
For some
website.
reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Okay, I gotta look at it. I don't want to take the time to do it. Seeing that we might be getting through this one a little bit quicker than the others,
The
but
reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely
I gotta
because
do
it
it.
was used
I gotta
to
open a
commit
new tab
murder.
just to see it.
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the
Well, apparently I
repository has all
I can't
kinds of
reach the
hammers.
page,
Big ones,
so
small ones.
I don't think it actually is a thing. So I don't think it's an actual website. Yep, I don't think it's an actual site, or at least it's not an actual page on
and
said
even some flat
murdergear.com.
pallet I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
Oh, it worked for you, Raj? It didn't work for me. Welcome anybody just joined the stream.
That would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used the hammer to kill him.
Whoever did that is the true killer.
Oh,
The one who
we'll open it up again. We'll see.
And the
we
one
will
who
see.
betrayed him.
Let's find out. Do it again.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder.
Oh, yeah, that'll put you on some lists, especially the terrorist groups. Yeah, I can't connect apparently to it, so I'll check it later then.
So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about it, but there is a reason. At least that's what we thought at first. But Hifumi wants to get laid.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
We really say there's no chance two people work together on this? Yes, I have to. Okay, I have to take impossible. That's what I figured I had to do. Oh, okay, that's a second.
The rule holds true. It is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Okay, maybe I have to take the two murders. Yeah, maybe I'll take two murders. That might be it.
Assuming the rule holds true.
That is.
But that only really in this case, however, there were two murders.
Yep, got it just in time.
Based on the rules
Ah.
that even if more than one, only the one who actually carried out the act can assuming the rule holds true. It is
Boom, I was right. Look at me. Using my big brain.
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
True.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering.
Big brain. Big brain. Big Daniel Bryan.
Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime.
Yep.
And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single
Yeah, that true killer.
individual,
Smart cookie.
similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
Yep.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
And who would do that?
Just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
Have you ever played poker?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
Oh no, it does not, Byakuya. You're just not looking at it with the right eyes, man. You are not looking at it with the big brain, and you are not looking at it with the emotion. The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing. Although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. You could almost call her too sweet. Whoop, whoop, too sweet. Whoop, whoop, too sweet. Whoop, whoop. Okay, enough of that. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this. Like, she's ultimate big brain.
How an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to change the title of this stream. Because, the fuck was that? That was a too sweet chant going on. That's what that was that you heard. Well. There we go. I think that's a better title for this than Another One Bites the Dust. The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end, murdered him. If you want to see what the new title is, you can always refresh the page. In the debates up till now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Somebody put the Titanic music over this, please. And you bet, I swear to God, if you clip this, it's gonna hurt. It was Leon! I can't do it. I can't.
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
I can't believe it. Why?
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
Yes, you've been very defensive and talking way too much. And it's clipped. Of course, Jaren, of course you clipped it. I'll tweet it out after this stream.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying then is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
No, you manipulated him.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit from brain fat, lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
I just realized that her voice is very similar to Junko's when she goes into this mode. Successfully clipped.
Pardon-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
True.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you.
Yep.
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
What is it that only Hifumi and Celeste had in common? The screaming, encountering the suspicious individual. The paper hidden in Hifumi's pants! It's the encountering the suspicious individual.
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious
It's all about his
individual in
pants.
the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo-Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
I'm so sad.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Whoa, Byakuya.
Sorry.
As
Fuck
he
you
said,
too.
only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual.
She want a little of that thick boy. No, she don't.
If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
I'm so sad.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Yes.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
Yes, I do. Thanks to some well done flashbacks. She saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen.
Yep. Welcome anybody just joined the stream as well.
Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
Indeed she did.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she
Oh,
said?
welcome all the new viewers to the stream. You're catching us right in the middle of the big climax of this trial. That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. She saw that strange costumed man again, and he ran off as soon as she screamed. Very convenient. She blocked the stairs, so we headed further down the hallway.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab,
She was too smart. This is what happens when you're really good at poker.
it was time for her partner to get to work.
Can't take it. Yep, this is when Hifumi faked his own death.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
You know what the sad thing is? I remember Celeste being the next one to die in the anime. Like, I remembered she was the next to kill people, and it was two people. I remembered she killed Hifumi, but I couldn't remember who the second person was. I thought it was Sakura initially. Yep. She brought people with her to help her have eyewitnesses.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
Oh, now she's speechless.
And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the third floor. Everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Gotta give it to Byakuya. He's got it.
I just realized another
Point
strange
blank.
thing.
Tweeted at your heart gang. Thank you, Jaren. Thank you so much for tweeting out the clip of my heart just slowly crushing under the weight of Celeste being the killer.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
Did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered. I'm gonna clip the execution
you were
too.
the first one to say
Of course
the
you are.
murder.
Of course you are.
You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
She's not saying a thing. It's just one.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
Yeah. I mean, she's a poker champ.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait. Then that was...
Yep. Now you're getting it, Hina.
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Yep, the puzzle gets put together and you
You
see it
agree,
play out.
Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Oh, look at that face.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
Oh ho!
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
What'd she say? They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys did. Oh my god, she said those guys. We hadn't found Taka's body yet. How did I not catch that? How did I not catch that?
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room.
Yep.
Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto.
Yeah, she hadn't seen the body. That's what it was. I had found it, she had.
Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office.
And nobody said shit about Taka.
And the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
I hate to say Byakuya is point blank right. But goddamn, he is point blank on the fucking money.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
Bruh.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Byakuya said that Celeste's comments doesn't make sense. But what is he alluding to? It's pretty damn easy.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Okay. So I gotta save that. Got it.
All I said was, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to die.
That's what I figured.
Just like those guys died.
And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
What, is it the Monokuma file on that?
Said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die, just like those guys.
And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
No? What is it that I gotta get? Oh! No, I get what it is now.
All I said was,
Yep.
they must really be enjoying this.
You think I got some competition? No.
Sight of us. They must be.
He's just pointing out
We are going to die.
what she said.
That's all I said.
And that's all it
Yeah,
takes.
okay, I know what I gotta do.
It's obvious.
So
isn't it? What
strange.
was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Mom, what's so strange about what she said is...
All I said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
There we go.
No, he's wrong.
Woo!
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
Yep.
So how did you know, Celeste?
Celeste now pleading the
How
fifth.
did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right?
Yep.
So she could have been dead too.
Oh, he gave her the Phoenix Wright point. Oh no.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
No. You're going into pure defense here. Don't do it.
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
You made that happen.
How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
You set that up.
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
Yeah.
Put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
I mean, that's a good reasoning, but that's not what
You've
happened.
probably forgotten. You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What do
Exactly.
you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
I mean, she said it. She might be true. If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is Hifumi and the suspect had been drinking. Hifumi and the suspect are dancing. Obvious.
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Haha! Oh no, she did the classic. She was caught off guard.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility.
They were drinking and
The
dancing.
one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit.
Yeah, the key is to look at his hands.
We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Yeah. Oh no.
Such a thing is utterly impossible.
Oh
Hifumi
no.
was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
No, you're going into defense mode again.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Don't try and be Big Shield Gardner.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Oh, Celeste. She back talking. Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. But is that really possible? See, this is why Celeste's too good, man. Oh lord, there's 3 bullets. Rebel Justice costume, Rebel Justice blueprints.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
True.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Well, they're being held up.
Fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all.
No way!
Alright, if I remember right, Hina said, she said that she couldn't bend at the waist.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Oh, no! Crap.
Fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all.
No way!
Hit the wrong button.
You dressed me up in that, then you just draped me. You tried to make me look.
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside the suit, there's no way they can stand up straight.
No, it's wrong.
I blame Leon. I blame Leon too. This is all Leon's fault.
No.
There we go.
Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that.
I figured that one out pretty nicely. I'm happy with myself on that.
Because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
This is like the third time we have seen this flashback. You totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right. They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Really? Oh no, look at that. That's classic villain caught off guard look. No!
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing.
They Five Nights at Freddy'd him. They stuffed him in the animatronic.
The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
I think you've got to fold, Celeste. The river did not come up the way you thought it would. Miyagi is acting all smug when he didn't do shit.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot. What do you mean, checkmate?
Celeste, I'm just gonna say that face is not the most attractive on you.
Celeste? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
That face is fine.
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Hey, Hifumi, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? One last time, guys. Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yes, sir.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not?
I love how her accent is just fluctuating. That is so genius. That is so genius by the voice actor to fluctuate the accent now that she's caught off guard and just going batshit, to fluctuate the accent when she's trying to go back to it. I love that.
Said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
I love that. I love that. That is so good.
In other words, Yasuhiro Hatakure!
That's just good acting right now.
But my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
Yep.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What do you mean?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Taro?
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
He said, for serious, a lot. Said people's last names. He gave everyone nicknames. That's true, he gave everyone nicknames. Oh no, never mind. Never mind.
Back to how did
Oh no, yeah, he calls us by our last name because he's Mr. Mr. Nyagi and all that. So he always uses last names.
That's right.
Yeah.
Our last names. He called us all by our last names.
Yeah. Got it.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Nyagi more than once, for example.
I was on the same wavelength there, Kyoko. Good thinking. Big brain. I may not be ultimate big brain, but
So if
big brain.
Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
Celeste voice actress is in quite a few animes. Name some off for me, Jaren. Name some off.
Incidental. By chance, he just... his first name.
Indecent.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
Yep.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
Yep.
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to. And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
Yep.
What did you just say? To think you take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit. Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you?
I mean, I don't want to say yes, Celeste, because, and me and you, yeah, right here. But right now, yeah, you kind of do. You got caught.
Do I?
Yeah.
What? I think I've earned
Woo, she's in an assassination
a
classroom.
little on edge.
Fairy Tale, Steins Gate, High School DxD? That's great. Who is she in that? I feel like I would have remembered her. I would have remembered her voice. And One Piece. Nice.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Oh, fun fact. I also always like to pronounce High School DxD as High School Dx. Because that's kind of how it's said. It's DxD, all in one word, essentially. So it's...
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up.
God, this girl, I love it.
My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Assassination classroom. She's Shioda, and then she's let's see, how Carloman. Who was that? Carloman. Who was that? So I still won't give up. So then I have to do something to make her accept it. I want to keep reading the chat. I won't pay more attention to that. But oh, the e-handbook! That's what I'm gonna have to use. She was a side character.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something.
Okay, that's probably why I don't remember her
He
well
wanted us
enough.
to know the killer's last name. Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name.
Wait, I have to get wife.
You, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg, goddamn!
I love that it's upside down. That's great.
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth.
Damn, I got 4 minutes for this.
You have no way to contradict me.
No, he's wrong.
Uh-huh. Oh, she was one of Phoenix Riser's knights.
The handbook.
Okay, that yeah, okay. I think I remember which one she probably was now.
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right?
Caught her. Big brain.
Kuma told us all about it before.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, you will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything.
Oh, cool.
That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
I didn't realize the dragon had a VO.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Well, that just makes you look more guilty. As much as it
Celeste,
pains me.
Can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Oh yeah, man, Google's your best friend.
Fine then. Let me settle it.
Whoa!
Let me go over the case again, from the beginning. And
Makoto.
shed light on all your crimes.
Kodo going at it.
Everything to an end.
Going into Nakamura mode. He's gonna end this thing and become the next new, what is it? Wait. Oh, I can't do it. Can't even think about it. Okay, here we go. So, talking to him. I don't see what. I'm unsure of what that one is. Or is it that one? Okay, that's the camera. That's definitely that. Oh, this must be that, because they're face to face. Oh, Super Saiyan Taka. Oh. This one's easy. He's looking at his watch. Okay, this is the hammer. Okay, we got this. Which would be what? Number 2, I believe. That's when he's faking the blood. Oh no, I know. I know where I messed up. This is here. This is here. It's 1 o'clock, because that's when he got called in there. Oh, this is that. The tarp. Oop. I will be very impressed if I got this on the first go.
Here's exactly what happened. Before anything,
Hifumi looked like the pig
someone to help carry out the murder.
from back in the
And that
barnyard.
person
Poor Hifumi. Hey, that was a handshake.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning.
Hey, so far so good.
Someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault.
Okay, before we go any further, do you guys think I nailed this? Do you think I got this right off the bat? I want to see it in the chat. Tell me, did I get this right off, 100% right off the bat? Because I think I might have done it.
They did all this
I think I might have
just to
done it.
create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro.
Oh, we got just 2
When
maybes.
they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
You guys don't got enough faith in me to say yes.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan.
Poor Takamondo.
They called Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
Absolutely not. You're probably right,
The
Jared.
murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the record.
We don't have faith in you. I can tell.
The killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that.
I don't feel confident on this one. Oh, I got it. I didn't feel confident on that one.
We left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3
That is amazing, him just spinning.
turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body
Can't
discovery
believe it.
announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi.
Welcome everybody, just joining the stream. You're just catching the end of the trial here.
We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body
I know I
had
got
disappeared,
this one.
we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
Yep.
He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp.
That one was
and
easy.
used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
I'll give it to Hifumi though. He put in a lot of effort. Look at all those like sound effects he was making.
But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
He was so happy. Dun dun
Their
dun.
plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Ah, here we go. Things men do for women. In the words of Courage the Cowardly Dog. The things I do for love.
Celeste! Sorry, you
Yep,
lose.
I see the flowers.
I lost?
I can't take it, no.
Lost?
I'm sorry,
When was
Celeste.
the last time I was forced to utter such words?
This ain't poker. That's why how you made your mistake. It's not poker.
They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
listen to you trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no.
Oh, the accent's been dropped.
Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko Yasuhiro.
Eiko?
Taiko. Never mind. It's Tay, not Tai.
So, you finally accepted it.
Taiko Yasuhiro.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Celeste is a much nicer name, though. Just saying. A! I got an A. I got an A. I don't get that much. Look at the medals. You know what that means. We going shopping.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Wow. Really?
Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
I was so happy about getting the medals, I almost forgot. Don't let it be the end, Monokuma. Don't let it end like this, Monokuma.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for.
I'm not ready.
Time to vote.
No, I'm not ready for this.
Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote.
I don't wanna. You can't make
And
me.
when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened?
You can't make me,
Will you
Monokuma.
make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Monokuma, how can you do this to me? No. No, 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 no. There's the jackpot. Yeah, Hifumi was the worst. It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The Blacken this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celeste Lundenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So, you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would happily agree to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her speciality. Lying. My speciality. Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
Then did you know. I knew you'd figure it out. Kyoko, you're absolutely right to get Hifumi to act as my accomplice. I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Oh, you used alter ego. Oh, that's so smart. That's so clever. This is why I love you, Celeste. You're too good. Does she mean, is she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What are you talking about?
just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. I'm totally out of the loop, as usual. How sad. Wow, Monokuma, fist pump, bro. Like, you and me right there. That's a mood. That's a mood. I'm with you on that. That's me normally.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it.
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, that's what I think everybody would have expected. And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the pictures as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
Nah, Hifumi into that 2D life. So it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You're correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
As for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me. He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say, Dear Lord! Celeste, that's a little rough, don't you think? This is 2020. We can't be joking about that. He abused me.
What?
She really okay. I can't side with her on that. Everything else I'm cool with. For the most part. Not the murder, but that I can't agree with that. I can't get on her. I can't help her out with that. And he took pictures. He said if I do not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. Nope, not gonna be that. I'm not gonna. No, that's a bad joke. That's a really bad joke. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime! An absolute crime! I mean, it's smart, so I'm gonna still side with her. I mean, it's thinking from her perspective. Yes, that's extremely intelligent to go that route. Man, that's dark to go that route. I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. Hey, I'm right there with you, Jaren. The intelligence of murderers is one of the greatest thing about them, but like that's going. It's smart, but it's one of those smart things I'm just like I can't side with you on that one. That's a little too far. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm gonna kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands. Huh?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean. Taka is going to try to kill you.
indeed.
And all so he can keep her to himself. 10 plus points to Hifumi. Bastard, 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 bastard!
Honestly,
Can we allow him to continue? Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? That's a typo there. I feel like that's a typo. Maybe with the accent it kind of works, but I feel that's a typo. Absolutely not! How could I? She.
I swear!
I have to save her!
actually,
Or just accept. Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan. I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
Hmm?
Huh? What you talking about? Oh, nothing. The typo, I just feel like there wasn't a the after continue. But that's just me going into writer mode and trying to be picky on things. I mean, it probably was perfectly fine and I was going too far into it, but Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem. Like you disgust me, man!
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face in general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that. But it's my fault for picking him in the first place. So, like, why'd you decide to make me the suspect, man? Celeste calling out other people's kinks. Didn't Makoto give you a rose whip earlier? Yeah. Yeah, I gave her a lot of things. A lot of items. A lot of presents. And it was all for naught. Because you're stupid. Like, that's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. Damn. Okay. Like, I feel like I could cry, man. But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. Smart! Smart! Still couldn't give her the D. Shameful display. And he really believed that? Well, of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was, while we were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end...
So you had planned to kill Hifumi all along. But of course, there would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
There's some salt there.
Well,
There's a non-issue. That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean.
Like now you sound like the Aqua man.
I wonder about that.
No. He derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Honestly, if she just killed Hifumi, Taka would have been #1 suspect. Yep, you're right. You would have been. Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape. So she thought about this murder since day one. She overcomplicated her murder. Yeah, kinda. She just put too many steps to it.
But
Like, All along you've been saying how we have to accept living here, man.
Little bitch.
Obviously, that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
Little bitch.
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why, huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever. Celeste, every single time I want to hate you, I can't because you do shit like that and I connect on another level. I'm telling you, me and Celeste just right here, man. Right here. I'm not going to be able to take watching her punishment. I can't handle it.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. And what was that dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. That's a great dream. That is a great dream. I've seen some of those castles from videos on YouTube. They look beautiful. Castle? Oh. That's what she wants. Ah. And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers / bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Okay, not into that. I'm a werewolf guy myself. Not as big of a vampire dude. Like them, but just werewolves are top tier. Obviously. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. I mean, I get it. I get it. Yeah, well, she said every need, so I can only assume. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end. So why would I? God damn, Celeste, you know, you are, literally Celeste is the best character. Celeste is my female spirit animal. Just to some degree. I won't say fully. Don't take that out of context.
Just the worst.
Her reasoning, like to get to her dream, that I relate to that. I relate with that very much so. You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it? I mean, she killed Hifumi. I would have done it too.
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own end. I feel nothing. Once again, kinda relate. I mean, shit, I got a film degree. That's half the film industry.
Do you understand?
That's all there is. That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
what is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. I understand that very well too, you know. Bury 'em down deep. The consciousness deceives the unconsciousness. And that's why you're not scared. She really is scared. She's just not showing it. I mean,
Yes, indeed.
that's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette. Yeah, that's fitting. Off with your head.
Hey,
Like you just get executed again. Celeste smiled then. And when she did, it looked at me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
You all done? Okay, let's get rolling. The black and disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's
Punishment time! Let me see if I can hold back here. Celeste would not want me to show emotion.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What?
What the hell's that?
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why...
The emotions run better for the clip.
Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Oh man, here we go. The part of the episode that the part of the stream that always gets copywritten on YouTube because it's the show. Oh no. Oh dear God, she's on stage. Oh my God, it's the execution of Marie Antoinette, the burning of the Versailles witch. Oh really? You're gonna burn her at the stake? She is no, she is not needed of this. She is not crazy like Joan of Arc. She does not deserve this. That was a good shot. That was a good shot of the thigh highs. I'm just saying. As great of the artwork it is, No. She's the martyr. Joan of Arc was crazy, man. She heard voices. No. Oh wait. Fine. This is great. This is great. They're here to help. Oh no. No. Did you have to add that? Did you have to? I mean, she was hearing voices and everything. Joan of Arc was batshit insane. I like Firefighter Monokuma. That made me feel a little bit better seeing Firefighter Monokuma. I also want to pop vinyl of Monokuma now. As a firefighter. As a firefighter. I think I held it in pretty well. It's over. Celeste is gone, man. I actually really enjoyed doing her voice, too. That's another reason I don't like that she's gone. I actually enjoyed doing her voice. The third execution is over. And then there were 7. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends. No, she didn't. She killed one guy I kind of could stand. She did not kill my friends. My friends, for the most part, are somewhat here. Mondo's dead, which is sad, but Kyoko's here. I don't mind Hina or Sakura. Byakuya sucks, and I can handle genocide Jill. I mean, hero's hero. I don't know. So I can't pity her, but I can pity her plenty. I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. That's it? That's it, Makoto? Just a friend? You would think on the low spectrum there, bud. And for him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez. And here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
Like, what do you care about hope, man? I'll throw it in the trash if you let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad. Yes, it is. I just want to do this in Monokuma's voice because that just made me think about it. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Okay. But that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not That's not Monokuma. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you going to keep us going through this? What do you want from us? God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So, anyway. Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that? Or in the words of Hurricane Helms, what's up with that?
What?
What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine. What did you do? What did you do? Or what did you do to me?
Ooh.
hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Whoa! Ho, ho, ho.
Ooh, how exciting.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. What do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. That we do not know, Roger. That we do not know. No, that was Chihiro. Oh, welcome everybody who just joined the stream late. We're nearly at the end of the stream, though, sadly. But you missed my heart getting broken from the last trial. What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean? Okay, things are getting kinda awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well,
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair, just like he wants. Although, it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's the key that Celeste gave you? Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers. Oh, it's alter ego! What? Then that means... Celeste probably hid it in the...
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easier to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
Indeed.
Ah, God, my nose is just itchy as all hell. Good idea. Guys, Monokuma can still hear you, you fools. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey.
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
So...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the security camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You. Who lives and who dies? Please, let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us. Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
Well then.
Then it's up to you now.
Yo!
Like, I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay, man? Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Hina, don't start getting those thoughts. Don't start getting those thoughts. Don't be thinking like that. Ah, does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
We haven't done it this stream. Give it to me, boys. Hashtag confidence fists. Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. Thanks, Hina. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Yeah? Dear Lord, my stomach.
So then...
Okay, we still got 3 minutes. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep going. Maybe we can get to the full end of this chapter, possibly. We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw... Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe. Thank goodness. I'd never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I mean, now really the only waifu choices are Kyoko or Aoi, so I'm Team Kyoko here. I mean, right now, I'll put Kyoko above Hina right now. Although we know where Hina's mind goes. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a while longer. So, now we can officially say the case is closed. Hina's mind. Donuts and donuts. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school? Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No! I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in the you that believes in me too. I believe in you who believes in me, who believes in the you that believes in me. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then...
That's fine.
Fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. Sadly, they tease even up to the anime version, but I'm pretty sure it happens maybe in a future anime. Don't be spoiling here, Jaren. You see, what I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, mind blown. Right after I'd told Kyoko I believed in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she'd told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action. And with that, wrong thing, we're gonna stop the stream here, because I feel like it's a perfect cliffhanger. I feel like this is the perfect spot to stop the stream. We're at a great kind of cliffhanger spot. It's been 3 hours. We'll see exactly what Makoto/us is going to be getting into Monday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern. You guys know the schedule by now, I think. We'll get right back into it Monday. And I am excited for this. We've only got 7 people left. I only remember in the anime 3 making it out alive. Maybe 2. So I'm very interested to see where we go from here. I do not remember at all who dies next or who does any killings or what goes on. I remember we're getting close to now Makoto finding out, you know, the whole shebang and what's really going on. Whoo, are we getting into the good parts, I feel. So with that, let's go ahead and get the jams going on. Why don't we? I gotta get the music going on. And you know what? You know what track I think we're going to be going with here? We are going to be going with, I think, I'm a big fan of this. No, actually we're going this one. A little bit of Broken Picture Frames here by Mind Slip. So with that, this has been the end of another stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if you're new to the stream, go ahead and give it a follow if you haven't already. And of course, these video on demands are over on YouTube. Not on my main channel, but you can find the Wolfston over on my main channel. Real easy. You can go check it out there. So, yeah. With that, see you guys.